Good day, and welcome back to Let's Homestead Instead. I'm Steph, and on today's video, I will be giving you a tour of the new homestead. Might be temporary, might be longer than we don't know how long we're going to be here, but for now, it's working out. So on the last video, you saw our little mini home, temporary home, the trailer until winter. And King's here. Hi, Kingster. We're at the back of my dad's house right now. We're supposed to move into the house come winter time. So crossing the road here, going towards the mountain. It's a little bit of a climb. So every time we hear an animal calling us or something going on, well, we do have to climb up here. Might not show how steep it is, but good exercise anyway. And here's the barnyard. So what do we still have here? We have the Muscovies. And we have two new additions. This is Kovu. And the female, of course, is Kiara. Hi, puppies. And who you can hear yelling up on top of the mountain, that's Maple. You guys remember Maple? This here, hi On Guard. This is On Guard, our goose. And I forget if I ever uploaded that video of On Guard when he was just a tiny little thing. Things got complicated and there's so many videos that never made it out there. These are hybrids. That's a rooster right there. But these are hybrids that I hatched out. That's a mix between a black Coppermoran and a white Americana. Hoping to maybe get some olive eggs. And over here, these are the khaki Campbells. I had ordered straight run 10 khaki Campbells, sold 2 of them, or actually I just gave them away to the guy that was kind enough to go drive 5 hours to go and pick them up for me. And I ended up, out of 8 khaki Campbells, I think I only have 1 female. Now if anybody out there knows anything about khaki Campbells, this is the first time we have them. If you can look at them, see the female is the second one on the right. Yes, On Guard, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, she would be the first one up there. Okay, they say that the males have a more like a head like a mallard. See, she would be right there, up on top there. But anyway, if you saw more than 1 female in that flock here, please let me know in the comments below. That's the female right there. She doesn't have that wing that's darker and doesn't have as much as a curly tail as the others. And she doesn't have a dark neck like a mallard. It's kind of just brown. But anyways, I might have more than 1 female. I thought that kind of sucked, but they are dual purpose, so we'll keep 1 male, 1 female, and we'll keep 1 male, 1 female out of the Muscovies. And On Guard, well, he's just awesome. He's our mascot. Right, On Guard? Loves to talk. This is Scott's favorite animal of the homestead. He really does his job. So he's the protector of this area. We got a Langshan here. There's a Langshan right underneath the rabbits, and we have rabbit cages. And over here we have the goats. So Maple, Cloud, Lily, Matinee, and the dogs Cove and Kiara. Come here, Cove. Come on. Come say hi. Hi, Kiki. Lily. Hi. What's going on with your collar there? I have to fix that. So let me explain to you a little bit why we had to get the Pyrenees. We are on a mountain here, and I was very concerned about predators. And some of our neighbors have lost some chickens to wildlife, and I just wanted to make sure that my goats were going to be protected. So all around the perimeter there is a 5-foot fence for livestock. It's like horse fencing, and there is also electrical fencing, and that would be all the way up on top over there because they have quite a big area. I'll show you in just a minute. And around here they also have, for the chicken, we have electrical netting for the chickens and the ducks. Okay, and around here you can see the 5-foot fence, and it goes all the way up to the top over there. Hi, Kiki. So it goes quite up far in the mountain there. You can see some chickens. Everything's still free range. As I'm trying to take a video of a tour of the homestead, this is what happens. I trip, I fall, I sprain my ankle for the second time in the past few weeks. Here comes the Muscovies. Well, the khakis aren't so skittish anymore. They used to be so skittish, and I quite frankly didn't like them so much in the beginning. They just go crazy as soon as they seen you. Not so bad anymore. Up here, pretty sure I could get up and walk, but I'm just giving my ankle a break here. I'm looking at the lake and the animals, and it's quite peaceful up here. And brings me to tell you, I did forget to tell you that we did still raise some meat birds this summer. We dispatched 71 in one day with the great help of Lily. I'll show you a little clip of that, but I can't show you the whole thing because I might get bashed by people from YouTube. But she was just so awesome at it. She was, like I said, a really great help. She was probably better than I was, and she did, I believe, something like, I think it was close to 30 birds just to herself. You know, we did it right up here. Still, barrels are still around, and cones over there, the plucker. It was just me, Lily, and Scott. It's a peaceful day, very grateful day. We kept, I think it's three hens and a rooster to see if we could try and reproduce the Cornish cross without them getting injured with their legs. Well, they become too big. I can move my ankle. Let's see if I can get my boot on while I'm holding my phone here. I got it. Let's see if I can get up. Okay, I think we can continue our tour, but I'll try and watch where I step because this is what happened. Just sprained my ankle coming down of that step. I tripped on that stick. I'll have to fix that. Okay, so now I'm walking out of this section. And I did forget to mention, there's a heavy gate, that the buildings here, that shed belonged to Tan. The shed behind there, that's where we raised our meat birds. That one belonged to my dad. And Scott and my dad built this one, a temporary one where we keep the hay inside, the goats on the other side. They built this cute little barn shed. Now the plan was to build 4 of these and then to put 2 side by side, leaving a space in between to create a big barn eventually. But, you know, for financial purposes, we're going to be going one piece at a time like this. This piece of property, however, belongs to us. We bought this. And over here, if you look closely, we have new arrivals. This is Snoozy, and behind him there should be Scratchy. That's our main buck, our main cashmere buck. I'm sure if we go inside here, I'll be able to see them. And the reason why they're on this side is because they're starting to get smelly. Well, they're starting. Not both of them, just the other guy over there, Snoozy. He's the main buck. He's intact. And the little guy here, who's kind of like a reddish color, that's Scratchy. He's Snoozy's brother, but he's been fixed. So Mr. Snoozy here has started a bit of a, well, he's starting to be in rut, we think, because he's starting to get up on his legs and bunt with his horns, bunt with his head. So we feed from this side over to that side, and for the bucket of water, there's a door there. Scott just sticks it in quickly. He's not afraid of them, but I watch them with those big horns. You never know. But they are going to be for breeding Matinee, Cloud, and possibly Lily. I might do what we call an F1, which is a mix between, sorry, my finger's in there. So I might be doing an F1, which is a mix between the Cashmere and the Nubian. So I would get a bit of fiber, a bit more meat, and well, the fiber, it's not going to be necessarily fiber that we can use, but it makes the goat more winter hardy. So not sure for Lily if we're going to go, you know, pure Nubian or cross with him. Now, whatever happened to all the rest of my goats, like Speckles and Lupin and Sugar Shack, Applejack? Well, once we moved here, they were very, very, very loud. And because we are on top of a mountain and there's a lake in front, people were coming from across the lake wondering who was in distress, who was locked up in a shed or something. They sounded like kids being tortured. So after that happened a few times, I became too stressed. It was actually a very, very stressful summer for me. My nerves were getting it pretty hard, and I decided to sell them to one of my neighbors. Now, one of them still belongs to me. That would be Lupin. She just went because she was Speckles' buddy, and she would scream even louder than Speckles. But that made it that I didn't have any more goats to milk. So I'm back in the trailer now because as I was explaining about breeding the goats, my phone went to full capacity, so I had to come and download the content of the tour so I could continue this video. Which brings me to say that I think now that the homestead has been sold, I'm going to invest in a camera because I never did, because I wasn't, you know, I'm not a YouTuber for a living or anything. It was just for fun. But as we continue on this this journey, if I want to upload more videos, I'll have to get better equipment so that I don't get frustrated along the way. So anyways, I guess that's it for this video. I'm gonna go and put some ice on my foot now because I got a bit of a bump there. So take care, guys. Until next time.